Good evening, everyone. Just finished my meditation, so I want to put my stones in my pocket so they're still on my body. I hope you are fantastical today, and I hope you are having an amazing day. So, what we're going to be doing here, I have laid out the spread that was laid on the live yesterday. You would have seen it in two different positions. I also posted it on my own community page so that you could see it close up because it was just incredible. Not only did we get the path of freedom in the cards, the day was the sixth day of the lovers, and that is the path of freedom. So that came out not only in my card, but in the card that Sari pulled directly after mine. And that is all listed in the notes on the community page from yesterday. So, in today's community page, I knew this energy was still carrying over. I could still feel it. To even though today is the path of change, that is the Chariot energy and its sister card of the Tower. There's surprise breakthroughs today because Venus has got a full dance card. She has so many aspects going on, but what I want to focus on is the exact aspect 27 degrees 14, 27 degrees being a 9, which is the Virgo Hermit energy where Venus is, and 14 minutes, which is a 5. Also, the Temperance energy from yesterday, which came up a lot as well on our first card out of the deck and in the bottom of the deck. And then also there was a second Temperance card at the bottom. I already put them all away, but I had two different decks and they are both Temperance energy. So pretty crazy. We'll see where we go today. So my question for us today is this path of change, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. That came out, was released by Journey, the path of change, the Chariot. No accident there. 127, 1978. And you add all those digits together, and that reduces to a 7. So, super excited about that. And then on top of that, the third quarter moon today is in Gemini at 19 degrees, which is 1 plus 9 is a 10, the Wheel of Fortune. The 19 is the sun, something that'll make you very, very happy. And then 41 minutes, a 4 plus 1 is the energy of 5, which is the energy of change, which is also the energy of the Hierophant. Let's see where we go. We're going to start with the cards here. We're going to start with Earth signs. So we're going to pull on Earth energies. We're going to do an ACES reading. And that means I'm going to be asking how we are thinking, feeling, what our actions are, and what's the 3D reality, where our intentions are, and then also from a person who may be on your mind here. We are starting with the earth signs, and we have the card of release, which is a swords energy or ace of swords. Here, what is the overall energy of release here? Releasing perhaps that 8, 9 of swords energy, because see how it's like, no, 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 I don't want to hear the ghosts of the past. I don't want to know about it. Maybe we're releasing that rumination because there is sun coming up there in the yonders. In the yonders, what about actions here? Our ace of staves for earth signs, also known as the ace of wands. Okay, another gray energy, destiny. Okay, that is the lover's energy here, this yin yang energy. So, what are the actions? It's balancing out, and there's lessons learned here. The lesson has already been learned, earth signs. I've been seeing you guys definitely ahead of the game. Now, we do have our test coming up in Pluto, which I also wrote a little bit about, and I wrote a lot about coming up in the energy of Capricorn. So wherever 29 degrees is, Capricorn is in your chart, this is for everyone. Wherever that is located in your own birth chart, whatever house that sits in, that is the life area that we were supposed to have transformed over the period of the last 16 years since 2008. Whatever started in that life area for you then is coming to its culmination, and that 29 degree is an anaretic degree, which is our test. So I hope you read that information that I wrote up about that for you, hopefully to make it a little easier, layman's terms, so that more people can understand how this whole energy thing all works. Subscribers. Yep. Okay, awesome. So service, how do you feel? Okay. What is the general feeling of this connection? Now, if you do not have a partner right now, this could be past energy, could be future energy. We're all on different timelines. This could just be your own inner divine feminine yin and your own divine masculine, your yang energy. And we're going to look at how to balance out those two things. But it looks like you're doing the work here already. Now, as far as feelings go, this is a card of service, and this is the sacral chakra, this orange energy. And there are memories of the past still coming in connection here. And also it's like, even though people that were supposed to be part of your family or your friends, you thought they would be there for you to help you in your time of need, sometimes it's a stranger, and that gets us turned on to the right path, or we're finally able to release or resolve these feelings. Maybe that's how you've come into balance. I talked to a member today and a client, and she said, get by with a little help from my friends is so true right now. So here we go with that energy. All right, let's see what's happening here in the 3D for earth signs. And you got to have faith. Okay, so this is an increase in your own understanding of your connection to your higher self. There's a lot of amethyst energy, which is an energy of protection. We have spirit offering you peace and love. We also have wisdom on offer. And then we have Mother Goddess Earth, Venus energy here, also wanting to bring some love and bring something. Something's about ready to be birthed here in the 3D because of your faith and dedication to whatever this lesson learned may have been. Okay, let's move on. Now, I just want to keep an eye out for any kind of synchronicities that are going to pop up here. We have the star card was our overall theme, and we do have this faith and destiny energy. And wow, okay. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is after a time of a lot of work that was paired with the Lovers on the Ace of Cups with service. So earth signs, you're already lining up here now. And I love that the end position is we're moving from this gray, we're getting our groove back, and then we have this purple energy of third eye connecting to higher self. Wow, that just fell right out of my pocket. Sorry if I busted your eardrums. You can blame it on the stone. Kathy, miss you, Hey, girl. Hey. What is happening? What's going on? I'm so excited to see ya. Thank you for joining me. I said, what are you guys, 5 hours ahead? Something like, think so right now. Earth signs. Let me see the energy of the divine feminine's energy at the time. We did have the divine feminine energy that came out on the board, the opportunity as the Queen of Wands, the glow up from the flow up. Nice to see you and talk to you too. I cannot wait to hang out with you again. And then today with this Venus trining the Uranus aspect there, that is a surprise breakthrough. And I wrote down glow up. It's a glow up energy. I'm going to go I don't play the lottery, but I'm going to go buy a ticket today. Next few days, this will be around. The last time this exact energy was around was August 3rd of 2021. And then the last time we had the same planets in the same signs was October 31st of last year, but Uranus was in retrograde in Taurus at that point. Okay, took you long enough, Divine Feminine. You're like, I could take my damn time. Princess of Staves. So that would be a Page of Wands. The Divine Feminine energy came up as the Queen of Wands, and it looks like we're throwing caution to the wind here about something, Earth signs. Okay, which one is which here? That's my major arcana. Okay, give me the energy of the divine. Let me see what this is crossed by. Yeah. King of Wands is in the environmental energy here. Earth signs. Give me the sign for what archetypal energy is the divine masculine in. And again, this can be your own divine masculine energy. When you get your birth chart, Miss Kathy, I told everybody on the community page with my channeled messages there. I made a list of the last time this energy was here and also have challenged us with looking up the 29 degrees Capricorn, but you have me and we'll go over that. All right, the masculine energy here for the divine masculine is the Princess of Arrows. So again, we are in balance here, Earth signs. We've got 2 pages. Okay, new start, new energy, messengers. There's a renewal here. This is Psyche, who Cupid was in love with. There's transformation afoot here, because the Page of Swords wants to learn. They're the researcher. They might be checking you out online. They might be asking friends what you're doing. But they're definitely researching either their own divine feminine within themselves, or could be your divine masculine researching you. Okay, I like it. I like it. Here for it. And in their environmental energy, King of Cups, they're also coming into balance here because the King of Cups has balanced his heart and his head. And we had King of Cups come up in the recent past of the divine feminine energy. And that was crossed by justice, balance, what I just say. Okay, so I'm going to keep out our Mr. King of Wands here. I like to not take anything out until we've pulled all the cards. Okay, so it looks like the feminine here is full of fire, her signs, and our masculine energy is researching, learning how to balance or about what our heart and mind want, because the soul is what drives the chariot. And today is the energy of the chariot. Okay. Along with the tower, but that can be a good surprise, right? You're like, you didn't tell us that, Ange. All right. Let's see what's up here. What is the connection? What is going on as far as thoughts in this connection? What is the intellectual nature of this connection here? We've got this release energy. And again, I love the pages here, throwing caution to the wind for the divine feminine, researching all the re's, right, with these retrogrades. What is the intellectual aspect of this connection? Now you can look in your birth chart, look for all of the green areas if I have created one for you, because all 3 houses, all 3 life areas will have information for you here as far as this message. Okay, it doesn't have to be just love. When we are in love with ourselves, that is what we attract, right? So contemplation, it's a 9. So hermit energy there. So again, with the Venus being in Virgo, that is the 9 of the Hermit energy. In this deck, it's called Contemplation. Okay, Contemplation. And it's the love story regarding Abelard and Eloise. Okay, it didn't ask the question yet, but they want to give me something else. Contemplating a sacrifice. Okay. So the Hanged Man energy, the 12, Orpheus and Eurydice here. And it shows there's also an instrument. So not all of these major arcana have instruments, but in this energy here, this person is painting and drawing. And so maybe it's a connection that you connected by some kind of art or music. And this card, though, this character is walking away with his instrument. And the chick is like, hey, wait a second. And we're saying, dude and chicks just for ease of flow here, because souls are not masculine or feminine, they're just souls. Okay. All right. We'll take those two fine. That is crossed by illusion. What is real with that Neptune energy? Boy, has that been heavy. That's also still at 29 degrees, by the by. So this is the story of the Swan Lake story of Ivan and Odette. Ivan was tricked by a sorceress, and unfortunately, Odette was turned into a swan and could only, I believe, become her human form at night and only from true love. So, but the nasty sorceress tricked him. Okay, so the story goes. So, sacrifice of some kind, perhaps, and there is this release energy here. Wow. Okay. I don't want to call yet whether a person has to, well, that's just the way the energy of the universe works, right? In order to bring something to us, we have to create the space for that, because the universe abhors a vacuum. It won't have that energy. It will not have it. And when we create that space, it comes and brings in something else, right? But if there's no vacuum for the universe to fill, if there's no space, that fire's not getting started because there's no air for that flame to catch fire to. Very interesting. It could be another person is going through an illusion, and this big Pluto lesson that I wrote about that we have upcoming here. We got 2.5 months to get it right, guys. We've had 16 years to work on this. So this could be you going through what is real, what is an illusion, what is not. The feminine energy is certainly more grounded in their environment, ready to take action, ready to take a new start, eager. And the masculine is in this contemplative research mode here. Okay, so let's see where we go. What is the actionable nature of this connection? Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Brandon G. Miss Peggy. Triumph and the action, and we've got the destiny card here. Okay, so again, this can be in all three life areas of your chart that contain earth energy, especially if it's the 29 degrees Capricorn house. Okay. Oof. I feel like this is for all of us because we all got 29 degrees Capricorn somewhere, right? Triumph as far as yin yang balance and destiny. This is learning the lesson. And again, I've been saying, earth signs, you've been ahead of the game here for the majority of this year anyway. Okay, crossed by desire, the Chariot energy, action. What I say, guys? What did I say? Who else wanted to say a peek? I'm going to put our sacrifice here, scooch it over a little bit. Okay. Triumph Triumph 21 is the completion of a cycle, right? It's the successful completion of a cycle. What is the actionable energy of this connection or of our own yin and yang energy? And then we're ready to get in the chariot. When we completed one thing, I said over here, we have to create the space. Looks like you're doing it here, earth signs. This is amazing. And again, this is for all of us with that 29 degrees Capricorn. You got to find it. What about the feelings? What are the feelings of this connection here overall between the two? What are the feelings? And there's a full moon in this Ace of Cups. Welcome into the ACES reading, guys. High Priestess. You know, someone knows. Okay, might not be saying it right now. This is someone that is not sharing their feelings, whether that is you with yourself, or another person to you. Scheherazade and Shahryar. If you want to jot these love stories down, guys, you can Google this information. If you're getting a certain feeling when I say who these couples are, the intention of the major arcana here is to use that to teach us about the major arcana, right? We all go through that fool's journey of the major arcana. And then every single one of us, for example, has a devil, right? We've all gone through all this. It's the hero's journey. It's all the stories that have ever been written and will ever be written. So this act of service, this is, again, here, the people that are supposed to be here for her family, who she's thinking about, are actually not the ones there. It's this person. Okay, so this feelings energy is be open to the people that are there for you and the people that are supposed to be there or that you feel there with you, right? They're there. That energy does not ever go away, especially when it's a big lesson from another person. Okay. We don't want to hang on to the pain of that because then we just attract more, right? And if it was a bummer, we certainly don't want to swim in that business. I'm so glad you guys communicate with each other. It just warms my baby heart. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we are in the 8 year of the strength. We are in the last leg of our Leo energy here. I love that coming up for the Ace of Cups under feelings. And we do have that positive breakthrough here in this love energy. Super harmonious, emotional independence here. I mean, he's hanging out there in the background energy, but it's like, guess who's in the forefront? The one who knows. Okay. Might be taking strength because you're like, I know this is coming. When is it going to come? Which actually delays it, right? Because we got to put the wish out there and then we got to let it go and forget about it. That's the hard part. That is the hard part. What is the 3D nature of this connection? What is the 3D nature of this connection? We have the faith card energy, heightened awareness, this high priestess here connection here. The energy is definitely trining here. Look at that. This baby blue energy, baby blue and butter yellow for me are soulmate energy. Okay, this feelings and 3D energy is trining, and we've got this 8, like saying, okay, this might be here this month, definitely before the year finishes out. Why is faith here? What is the 3D aspect of this connection? Time, energy, money, resources, talents, skills we've gained, information, justice, the 11 card. So, faith in justice, guys. A lot of you have already balanced out. You know, there's this destiny here. We are actively, definitely actively manifesting this outcome energy or opportunity energy was that Queen of Wands. Yesterday's reading, that those cards were epic, I'm telling you. That's why I put a picture of them up. 'Cause I'm like, let's not forget this one anytime soon. This is crossed by Grace, which is the star card. Speaking of that, I talked about yesterday how the star card has been coming out all over the freaking place, which was the theme of yesterday's energy, which I guess is why Spirit wanted me to talk about it. Because it be right here. And this is Dante and Beatrice. And look at the 3D aspect there. Look at the doves of peace, getting peace around this. And we started off with releasing this emotional burden, right? The ruminating thoughts, because we've learned that that actually slows down what it is that's supposed to be coming to us. It mucks up the frequency of the energy. And then you have to get in the state of what you know is coming and try to maintain that while it gets here, right? It ain't easy being cheesy. All right. Sorry, Cheetos. Okay, guys, let's get my deck out here. I'm going to take out my light seers, my good old light seers. Hello, hello. How's it going? Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you being here on the split. Oh boy, coming in, High Priestess, getting some downloads, are you guys? And on that right side, Nine of Swords, which is what I talked about here, first card out, releasing 8 and 9 of Swords. Rumination energy. We don't want to be there. 9 of Cups is way better. We've had 99 coming out quite a bit as well. As I'd say, throwing caution to the wind and taking action. I see it, I want it, it's mine. That's like 99 problems, but I don't see any of them. Okay, 5 of Swords here. Whatever downloads you may be getting, you may be telling yourself, oh, it's so silly. That's not a download. That's not Spirit helping me out. Yeah, B, because look at that big ass crow right there on his shoulder. Yeah, B, I'm telling you right now. Trying to run away from the crows, are you? Trying to convince yourself, or this could be the masculine energy? Like, why am I even listening to this chick? Can't run from me. All right, guys. Digest. Where's this chariot going here? Okay, let's Ace of Swords much. This is my first column I'm pulling on is the Ace of Swords. Where's this chariot going? Justice again. So first card, last card. Where's this chariot going? Okay. Thanks, Spirit. And we still got that High Priestess on the bottom. Haven't even asked the question yet. 6 of Pentacles. Let's see what wanted to come up. Okay, this. Is this who we're lying to ourselves about, guys? This could also be, if this is a person from the past that you need to release, maybe they said something not so nice. 5 of Swords for me is like gaslighting, but we can do that to ourselves too, right? That's that negative loop in our head that continues when it goes into the 9 when we go to bed. So if you're telling yourself that you're not hearing what you're hearing or your intuition is off, that is incorrect, sirs and misses. You are. I'm just going to have to leave that out of I'm sorry for your ears. I'll leave it out of my pocket. There's that communication, fast, passionate communication. We do have the Chariot right here under the Wands column here. Desire with Tristan and Isolde. Beautiful, gorgeous redhead in that photo. We got all kinds here. We got all the colors. Okay, what is Earth signs releasing here? What's going on? Eloise and Abelard in combination with Orpheus and Eurydice, sacrifice and contemplation. And That would be 12 hangman and then 9 of the hermit. We're releasing. What are we releasing? Okay, there's the Hierophant energy I talked about at the top of the video. Yeah, I haven't. I'm not hearing anything from spirit. There's no staircase for me to excel up into this hot pink 5th D dimension where I talk to my ancestors, known and unknown, who love me unconditionally. No, that's not happening. I just said it was. Get in that staircase, guys. We're releasing this belief that we don't have this ability. Okay. All right. Little separate message there, crossed by a 5 and a 5. That's changing, double change, 5 of cups. So this is someone in the environmental energy. See how in this deck she's tipping it over? She's like, F it with her toe. I said somebody, may not be you, may be releasing something else because there's a sacrifice here that needs to be made. Now, I will say this is 1 feminine and 2 masculines here. And then we do have Ivan and Odette with this sorceress energy that's contemplating, like maybe is trying to keep them there, but they're doing their research. They're doing their research and they are gaining their balance here as well. They just want to do what's fair and right for everyone, which is really the only way to do it. Okay, let's get into the meat now. What does the divine feminine think of the divine masculine? What does the divine feminine think? Thank you. Think there's a reunion coming. Okay. And underneath that, we're trying to walk away, perhaps be strategic regarding the strength that we need for this. And it is going to require a decision. 2 of Wands was, well, we had 2 of Pentacles in the crossing energy of the opportunity. And then offline, I pulled my own personal. It was all twos, 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 decision point. So getting ready to open up your heart chakra big time here. If you've been running from your feelings, maybe uh, you think there's a reunion and they've been running from their feelings, but their heart chakra is opening and they know they're at the decision point. Okay, it's one of yous, one of yous. Okay. What about the divine masculine? What does the divine masculine, right side around there? What does the divine masculine think about the divine feminine? What does the divine masculine think? Feelings. Feelings. He thinks you're intuitive AF. Well, we already saw that twice. They feel it too, guys. And if, again, this is just your own divine feminine, divine masculine energies, congratulations, because you pass in the Pluto test. You'll know this by Sunday to mid-November. If you're feeling bored or antsy, it's kind of like when you already passed the test, you're like 2 grades above everybody else, and you're like, come on already, I'm bored of this crap. I'm ready to get to the next lesson. That's a sign that you've already passed it. So it's looking like you're doing pretty good here as far as earth signs. This is the most love in the deck of any of the cards. What do they think about you? They're thinking they love you. They could think that you love them too. Okay, bottom of the deck, justice, balancing energy. That could be this release of, it can be the divorce card. Moving to calmer waters, called it. Ending a cycle, which we have over here under the destiny card. Stop it. Wow. Okay. It's getting steamy up in here, guys. All right. Criminy, look at that. See? Moon card again, Cancerian energy. That is the energy of the Chariot, 10 of Pentacles, happy family, the connectedness of all things. You don't see how all this is going to connect here. Transformation. What I say, you already done did it. Ace of Wands, And that's what we're getting ready to pull on here next, Ace of Wands. But they just couldn't wait. We'll see if those cards come out again. All right, next question. There's our Seven of Pentacles. We got in our outcome energy with the Lovers. That reading was crazy yesterday, you guys. I've never put a picture up of all the cards before on my community page. I was like, got to see this to believe it. Okay, one more. Hard work here of the action that can be burning the candles at both ends. And the Hermit was the heart of that reading too, with all those, with that Venus at 27 degrees today. That would be a 9. Okay, what action is the Divine Feminine taking? Setting down a bunch of bullshit. So 10 of Swords, we got this yesterday too. That part is over, walking towards the sunshine, complete, done deal. And you ain't freaking bothered. Pre-Empress energy right here. Told you. Triumphing. Whatever you walked away from, divine feminine aspect of yourself. So if you are masculine and this is your divine feminine portion of yourself, whatever you have surrendered to or finally went, okay, I'm ready to let this go, whatever you're surrendering and releasing, same thing. Okay. It's energy. These are archetypes. Queen of Pentacles ain't bothered by nothing. Look at her face. Look at her. Whatever this is you're leaving, it feels so much freaking better. It's the triumph. I mean, the energy of the triumph. And then you get in your damn chariot and you go where you flippin' want to. That is crossed by who drives that chariot, guys? Not always, but most decks. The Emperor. Pre-Empress energy. I just said that. He hauling ass here. What action? Just saying. What else? Just in case. There's a divine pair here on the board. So it would go Queen of Pentacles, Empress, King of Pentacles, Emperor. And it's like, okay, what action? Getting some money, honey. Crossed by the world again, right here. That could be your actionable parts of yourself could be coming into some money here. I just said at the top of the reading, I don't buy lottery tickets, but I am today. Definitely doing that. Okay, so let me get a question here of what, it's unhappy with what's going on currently, but it's coming to this completion twice. What action? Why the King of Pentacles for the action that the Emperor will take? It came out in the pre-shuffle. It wanted to shoot itself out there. This is the tree of life. See that right in the center there? This is the connectedness of of all things. It has many branches, many deep roots, right? This is gorgeous. I know. You want to get to the feelings. Let's get to the feelings, please. Let's get to the feelings portion here. 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, possibly holding back for the moment. On that right-hand side, what's outgoing? 10 of Cups. Did I say 10 of Pentacles? Freudian slip, but that's out. Well, we do have the King and Queen of Pentacles, and they are who are in the 10 of Pentacles. So 7 of Wands, again, that pre-Empress energy of nobody's disturbing my freaking peace. How does the Divine Feminine feel about the Divine Masculine? This could be about how do you feel about action that you know you should take, right? Again, it doesn't have to be partnerships, guys. King of Cups, Justice in the recent past. They're in this Temperance energy with with the 10 of Cups crossing. Wow. Okay. Got you. How does the Divine Feminine feel about the divine masculine here? Okay, we're not taking all those. But I was just looking at the center, the heart of the reading, the hermit energy, that violet flame that I predicted here for this portion of the down ride. Dun dun dun, dun. Making a judgment call. The only card that flipped up here, making a judgment call. How do you feel about the divine masculine? Do you feel if they're making a judgment call, or are you making a judgment call about them, about this situation? Take it as it resonates for you. This turquoise energy could be feeling like, played like a puppeteer, but it's crossing energy. It's the bottom of the deck, right? Which is this divine masculine energy. So they could be feeling played right now. They could be, yeah, because when we have strength crossing, and the devil is fear. That's anything we fear, addictions. Like, I'm not going to be, fearing, I'm not going to be able to release this. Okay, whatever is happening with those feelings there, you feel it. That feelings don't lie. 3D circumstances can separate us, but feelings in the heart never do, or never truly separated. That is a lie. And as I said, that is a lie. I see a knife here. Never seen that in this card before. What's up. Even if this knife, even if these words, right, have, we feel played, or we feel this has had control over us, or the divine masculine does. I mean, it's still a beautiful energy, releasing fears. So, okay. Underneath the devil, jealousy, strife, and competition. Okay, this is why this crossing energy is the strength card. I get it. All right, then. What about the divine masculine? How does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? So it's in reverse here. An upright, he might feel that you're already set. I mean, this is the precursor to the Queen of Pentacles, which is the lower octave of the Empress. So he could, think you're set and single. But if he sees this, right, maybe you've just recently become available. Crossed by 99, second time in this reading. Crossed by wounded warrior energy. Been there, done that. So judgment call, finally releasing whatever's going on in their environmental energy. If they are separate from you, definitely look at her face, getting tired of it. Nines at the end. I mean, you got one wand left, and that's when you set them all down. And this is Seven of Pentacles, again, outcome energy here with the Lovers of yesterday's reading. Let's keep going. I gotta quit geeking out over this. 3D. What will the 3D, what will happen in the 3D? We got this faith energy. I gotta have faith. And we have Penelope and Odysseus. So Penelope had to wait a long time while Odysseus was away. Justice energy right here in this 3D, crossed by 17, the star, grace. I wrote down the 17th, 17 years, and then the 17 of the star card. That's just what I was feeling this morning. What is the 3D? What is happening in the 3D with the divine feminine? Thank you, Spirit. What is happening with the divine feminine in the 3D? 44 on the clock. What is happening with the divine feminine in the 3D? I hope you're not looming. Well, maybe you are. Like, That shit's hard. Do people even use those anymore? I mean, I'm sure there are, other countries. I wouldn't think so in this one. But remember too, guys, that star card, that's after the tower has come. So in the 3D, it feels like this person has had a tower fall, and it's like you're just releasing. You're like, you know what, F it, I'm just not going to be scared anymore. Okay, so in the 3D, I'm not going to be scared anymore. I'm going to heal this once and for all. You definitely did have three swords because that's what put us in the four of swords in the first place. Okay, but having faith and understanding that this is all for a reason, right? If we weren't woken up by the gravity and the brevity of this pain, then we wouldn't change anything, right? Crossed by Queen of Swords. Yes. Right, right. So whatever this was, guys, Queen of Swords, she's not like the King of Swords in that, like, King of Swords can make an impulsive decision sometime of what he's going to take action. He makes decisions just like that. But Queen of Swords, she contemplates more, right? She goes over it more. But once the Queen of Swords does make a freaking decision, the dishes are done, man. She is done. There's no looking back. She's got her back to she's got her back to it. And again, environmental energy of the star card. Maybe it looks like if this is an actual person, they've been through something quite a while. About ready to make a quick decision. Two divine pairs, by the way, here on the board. That's just unheard of. Wow. We do have Justice and the King and Queen of Swords. This could be 3D divorce for you or them if this is in your environmental energy. And we're considering the masculine energy, the environment. Okay. It ain't easy. Feeling left out in the cold, or this person does, or is afraid of leaving someone out in the cold. What about the divine masculine? What's the divine masculine going through here right now in the 3D? What is the divine masculine going through in the 3D? So again, with your own chart, look at those earth areas, especially that 29 degrees Capricorn. This could be, we're 86 and something here. This is the area of healing for sure. Well, we're not taking all those, but the only one that turned over was the Hermit part of the reading yesterday with that lover's outcome. Okay. Contemplative mode crossed by you. Page of Wands, throwing caution to the wind. Can't make it up. Ooh, let me know if this resonates, guys. Oh my gosh. Hey, Miss Josie. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Let me get one last, and then we got to get a move on for the others. Where is the divine feminine energy right now in the 3D? Where are they at here, Spirit? Thank you. 1-to-1, acknowledge, taking responsibility. Oh my Lanta. You've had faith. There's destiny here. You took responsibility, you released these skeletons, you did the work, set up from the very beginning. Wow. Crossing energy, and it matches. Reprogram your soul went from a 1 to a 5. Again, all the retrogrades, release, reclaim, raise. Right there. And they're both gray, different decks. Okay. Okay, what about the divine? There we go. We have a little sticker outer there. What about the divine masculine? Divine masculine, where are they right now in the 3D with their spiritual ascension? Also gray. So environmental energy of a 5, They got a 6, looks like spider to me every time I see this, which is creative energy, which is creating something new. Also looks like the music is coming back here. We saw on the major arcana of the thinking energy, changing perception, the thinking energy. It looks like there's trumpets here of that judgment call on the corners of these. They're weaving their new reality. Wanted to throw caution to the wind, looking at all the places they've been so that they know where to go, changing their perception, self-examination. I have never seen this, all 4 cards, the same suit. Let go of expectations. Let go, throw caution to the wind, your energy or divine feminine energy. And I did specifically mention that redhead here. I'm blonde. I went blonde, was a redhead, and it's the 1111 card. I am enough with all the butterflies that I noted here for the divine masculine's energy at the beginning of the reading. Research. They were not feeling good enough. They just wasn't done cooking yet, guys. They're coming to this spot that you were probably already at quite a while ago. But we cannot control outside energies. We can only control our own, right? Oh my goodness. This was something. I feel like this was a whole Pluto reading for all of us. Wow. So you can use that for that purpose if you like. Definitely get a jump start on that because that testing, it's a 2.5-month test. And if we don't do it, Divine Feminine looks like you've already did it. So you're definitely ahead of the Divine Masculine aspect here, but they're actually pretty hot on the tail. They are not far behind here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, questions I pose today. Where do y'all want your chariot to go over the next 19 years? So, wherever Aquarius is, middle of November, there, 0 degrees Aquarius, wherever that is in your chart, that will be the next 19-year cycle here coming up. Okay, people. So let me know if the comments, if you're open to that, let me know where you want your chariot to go over the next 19 years. Mine, my 0 degrees Aquarius is in the house of relationships. Pray for me. That is like, you think about it though. We only, depending on how long we live, we only experience Pluto. And, if it's 15 years here, 20 years there, that's 35 already. What if we only lived to 35? That's only 2 cycles or 2 houses, 2 signs that we go through, that we experience that transformation in. So it's a BFD, this Pluto, okay? It is. It is. It is. Lots of synchronicities there with yesterday's reading, too. That's phenomenal. Wow, wow, wow. So, instinct there, lots of gray here. Where do you want your chariot to go in the next 19 years? And that could just be anywhere, just whatever the first thing that came to your mind was, that was your higher self, whatever you're not thinking of. Absolutely, right? I'm like, that's the chariot goes, gets in the soulmate to the soulmate, right? Okay, let's move on here. There's my peoples. Okay, people. Why did I just see, here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors. Do you guys remember that? And look, I haven't thought of that in years. What is that? Here's the church, here's the steeple. Open the doors. No. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the doors and see all the people. Is that how it goes? I don't remember. I'm old. Somebody let me know. I'm not up on that anymore. Okay, here's all my peoples. I'll just chant with y'all. I'm getting the table ready for our next. The next suits will go a lot quicker. Definitely using different decks here for each of the elements, just so we can see those repeaters. All right, let's look at, oops, I'll get to you in a minute. I can only do a couple things at a time. I'm not an octopus. All right, water signs here, water signs. Awesome. Absolutely, guys. If anybody could note the, let's see, what are we in? 55 minutes, 33, starting at water signs. All right. Ooh, mysticism. And look how similar the theme and what's coming in for us. Look how similar these cards are. Star energy, evolution. We are stopping some kind of a cycle here, getting in that chariot toward freedom. That's personal freedom as well, releasing those toxic patterns. There are a lot of people that are stopping cycles this lifetime. So that is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Thanks for letting me know what y'all are thinking about. Our angel number 898. So I'm going to get our ACES reading. If you're just joining now, we've got water signs. So you're going to look up all three blue areas of your chart if I've made one for you, or just look up your areas of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, where that's located in your chart. And that will tell you the life area we're going to be covering for yin yang energy, or this could be you or your person's energy. Keep in mind, if we're over 30, guys, then we have aged out of our sun sign. We've progressed to the next sign. So keep an open mind with the messages. It also can pertain, whatever the sun is in. We are in Virgo energy. So that's going to play a part. Wherever the sun is affects us all with that type of energy. Okay. One more and two more. And then I heard, and then a cut. Getting ready to cut somebody. Water signs. And cut like a movie. You done with some kind of drama, maybe. Service on the bottom again there. Just a FYI. All right, bottom of the deck. Perhaps maybe you've been in isolation and now we're moving towards this freedom energy. And there we go with our nice lover's energy there of the dragonfly. Okay. So isolation, huh? What is the intellectual? Really? What is the intellectual nature of this union? Wisdom? And I just got done talking about Virgo energy that affects us all much. It's my fun little party trick I like to do. Okay, wisdom here, another dove of peace. There are wings on this truth arrow. This is like huge wisdom gained here. Water areas of our life. Okie dokie. Crossed by guilt. You may feel like you're leaving someone in the dust. It's okay to be smarter than somebody else. What's a little more problematic is when we grow emotionally, and sometimes that gap just gets too far to overcome. They've effed around and found out and didn't do their part. But that is their journey. That's their own fool's journey. Okay. Dissipating and trickery actions here. I didn't even ask my question yet, but I wanted to see what was there. Growth on the bottom. So wisdom, no longer being fooled. Water signs, we can definitely be like, oh, they didn't mean it, or making excuses for people. Be like, I'm impartial. I understand both sides. Not always. You don't have to be. Despondent. Okay, purple energy here, been disconnected from our higher self. All right, let's find out here. Action. What is the actual nature of this union here? What is the actionable nature? What's going on within the actions of yin and yang energy? What's going on in the actions arena? What is the active nature of this union? So I'm trying to think here off the top of my head. My 12th house is a Cancer house stellium. So gaining wisdom there as far as the soul's journey. That's the 12th house. That is for damn sure. Okay, gossip here. I almost bought a chartreuse jumpsuit today, but then I was like, no, I don't want to go to the bathroom and sit in a stall naked. So you know how that is. But it was so cute. So the story about this card here, the active nature, is like these people judgy McJudgersons judging her, right? Because she has a chartreuse house and she's very flamboyant. I like to say, like, very extroverted. I like to say eccentric. And these negative Nellies here, judgy McJudgersons, all they can do is gossip because if someone's that talented. So this is like someone being jealous of you. We got green heart center or heart chakra energy here, 2 out of 4 so far. And what happens is when she leaves, they find out inside of her house here she had all of these paintings, all these beautiful works of art that she created. And had they actually got to know her instead of gossiping about her and being little ish heads, they would have seen all of the talent and wonderful things she could have offered them while she was there, but they missed out. So if someone's been gossiping about you or about this life area of your chart, don't listen to them. They'll figure it out. They're going to be the ones to F around and find out. Maybe people think you're crazy for listening to the tarot lady on the channel. Wow. Oh my gosh, Peggy, you're doing all the things with those grandkids. Oh, they're in tears. Oh gosh. It's just the beginning of the year. And you know what? I remember, oh, look, there you go, Peggy. It's, what I just talk about here with this jealousy card. It's because people have their heart chakra blocked, they're insecure. And I always used to teach the kids when someone says something about you, you've got to be big enough to go, are you okay? Because that tells you what's wrong with them. They're giving themselves away. They just gave you their power by picking on you because they just let you know, I feel like doo doo. So I'm going to try to hurt someone else because if I feel like doo doo inside, that means I got to make someone on the outside feel like doo doo so I don't have to feel it. But what they don't understand is it just increases the frequency of the energy and makes them feel even more like doo doo, right? But tell that to middle schoolers who take everything to heart. I know that was a tough one. So, well, whatever this gossip is, guys, or was regarding, what you're doing, like it feels like a who does she think she is kind of thing, or what the hell's going on with her. It's just people who don't know. What's that saying about the people who don't mind matter and the people that mind don't matter? Something like that. Is that right? That was a crazy earth reading, wasn't it, Kat? Oh my god. I thought yesterday's was nuck and futz. Oh my lord. That was feelings. Speaking of children, forgiveness. When people F around and find out, or when they're, in this hateful energy, because they're insecure about themselves. Even if you don't love me anymore, right? We've got to forgive that. There's been a lot of that with Chiron, the wounded healer, finishing up its trek. Your birthday's between 68 and 77. then you done been through it with me. That is the wounded healer, Chiron and Aries. That's where it is in your chart. All the houses will be different for us of area of life that we're healing. But if your birthday's between 68 and 1977, we've had North Node in Aries. It's been like the shining lights on the stage of na 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 na, ain't getting away from it. And it is about forgiveness. It's not about saying what they did is okay. It's about letting that energy be released. See who we forgiven? This little shitbag right here. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because it only hurts us, right? Holding a grudge is, the old saying of like, you know, giving someone else the poison, but then it poisons ourselves. Poisoning ourselves and expecting somebody else to die or go away. It doesn't work like that. And it also is a block for our intuition. When we block that heart, you cannot care. Okay? Don't care. Just don't care. Crossed by discovery. What did I just say? If we don't do the forgiveness work, we're not doing our ho'oponoponos on the new moons or on the full moons, rather. I mean, you can do it anytime, really, because it's energy. It's just physics. When we don't do this, it blocks our higher self. It blocks our intuition. We cannot hear what our guides are trying to tell us. And we're like, oh, if I do the ho'oponopono and do this forgiveness work, then I get this gifty. Yes, that's how it works. Yes. Good students, good students. Round of applause for you. Oh, my welcome sign at the end of my driveway says protected. No, it does not. The FAFO security that I need. I need that in my life. I do. What is going on in the 3D facade? Okay, so this is all about thinking that people, so this is a little boy walking with his spirit grandfather and feeling like he's alone. And the grandfather, it's basically like the Footprints poem, right? Of I've been with you the whole entire time. And I did say during that earth portion of the reading that even if it's not in the 3D, it's that connection is never gone in the 5D. We need to shift our mind about that because this forgiveness energy, we raise our vibration, that raises the other person's vibration as well. When we do the work, it elicits them doing the work. And if however long they take to do that, you can't wait. You got to keep going. Okay? Because this hand holding here is happening spiritually no matter what. Okay, it's not a trick. Nobody's trying to pull one over on you, but that's the trick of the 3D. We think we are alone, and we are not. We are absolutely not. Let me get another one on this Ace of Cups. What is the 3D nature here? That's the emotional nature, forgiveness, even if you don't love me anymore. Okay. Forgive those people that have wronged us. It's like when you when you gain all this wisdom, this literally does not matter anymore. Look at her face. Does Miss Chartreuse look like she gives enough? She's still being friendly. She's still being herself. That's all you can do. Actions. What's happening here in the 3D? What is the 3D aspect of this connection? What is the time, energy, money, resources? Looks like it's trying to say it's still in the 5D here. So I wanted to get another one, which is a facade, never apart. And I'm all of a sudden getting, it's like 70 degrees in here, but I'm getting hot. So that's a sign for me. If you start seeing hives, everybody better be turning up their volume. Same as our signs here, having that faith that 5D and can turn into 3D. Not every lifetime we have that choice, or that chance rather. And that choice. We can't do the work for anybody else other than ourselves, but we can have faith and know that at the end of the day, we're still raising our vibration no matter what. No matter the actual outcome, we got to release the expectation of the outcome because that's blocking energy, right? Woo, that was a lot. Okay, we on water signs. So of course, I got to use mermaids. Got to use that mermaid deck. What did I say today? It was I was getting my nails done. You guys like the gold? We talked yesterday, gold on the ceiling with that 888 energy, 1111. Gold on the ceiling. So I'm like, what? I want gold. I'm going to finish off August here strong. Faith in the Nine of Cups. 5 of Pentacles was crossing that, like, that's the secret to that. There are people in the church. The lights are on, you smell the food. You just haven't found the door yet. It's a facade that they're not, the people aren't. I did that thing. That's why I wanted to make that point. Okay, I'm weird. I mean, you knew this already. Ten of Swords again that we saw here in the outcome energy, leaving that behind because the tens are done. It's done at 9. So the tens are walking away from it, picking ourselves back up. 9 of Wands here. This is a very dutiful merman. He has to put a lot of work into. It's a 24-hour job keeping all those wands alight. Reunion energy here. A couple more. Let's see where we're going here. Healing, like we had in the 3D for the earth signs. That's why I really don't go through much anymore. There's opportunity energy from yesterday there, Queen of Wands, getting your glow up, and the energy of today there with that luck and beauty. Might be feeling extra purdy, could be, and our energy of today. Yep, and we're on the top. Okay, our reading's on the top. Okay. On the top, what wisdom that ever around to find out. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, right? Freedom from that, from game playing. Perhaps we get like we're not being water signs. You're not being a pushover anymore in these life areas of your chart. You're not just going, oh, it's okay. No, you've gained enough wisdom under this Ace of Swords here to know, like, oh, you gonna F around and find out then? Okay, game on. This is like Cartman energy for me and most other decks, because it's like there's just a little dickishness to it. Like it's like someone trying to win just to win, someone trying to win by cheating. But in this deck, it has more innocence to it. It's like I just didn't know what I was doing, right? And then they don't even know their swords. They're merkids. So they didn't know they weren't toys. They didn't know they could get hurt. You might have jumped into something all the way up to your waist, right? And just because you would never think of treating somebody that way, because you wouldn't do that, right? And that's innocent enough. But when we kind of just give our trust there, maybe we've learned here with this wisdom card that we can't trust everyone at first. You have to gain information. She is holding a sword here, especially when it comes to this green heart chakra energy. Wisdom of the heart. The heart and the head must combine because the soul drives the chariot. Okay. All right. That's on the top. They wanted us to see that there. Cross. What is that? Outcome energy. What? This is 7 of Pentacles, so it's about ready to pop. And the 7 of Pentacles, I said yesterday, has 4-leaf clovers all over her dress. Wow. Okay. I'd say for the soul drives the chariot. Okay, I see why they said. All right. I was like, okay, is that our theme like on the last one? Nope. All right, fine. Bottom of the deck here, all the way across the top. We'll go one for each. Wow. Okay, up on the top. I learned to listen. Justice again. Okay, so 5 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Justice, 8 of Swords, and whoo, coming in hot. Faith, Knight of Wands. What did I say? Stella getting her groove back. Here is the Queen of Wands, environmental energy. Okay, we're definitely going to have to get clarifiers. Now, let's look at the Ace of Swords here. General energy of the connection. What is the intellectual connection? Both are very wise people. What does the divine feminine think about the divine masculine? Like, oof, I jumped right into that, or you think they did? I jumped right into that and waist up. That kid's up to his chest into my feelings and couldn't help myself. They're very good looking, and the environmental energy, crossing energy of this 5 of Swords. It's like maybe we were swayed by their good looks. Okay. Under the gossip, what is the actionable nature of this union here? People may gossip about it, they don't understand it. You may feel dissatisfied here because this is divine feminine energy, divine masculine on the bottom. But all along, Spirit's been like, just this little bit more. If we're getting, kind of tied up and our actions are being wasted on defending ourselves from people who don't matter, who freaking cares what, maybe it's just because I'm old now. I don't care. I really don't. And I am a very sensitive person. I do get my little baby feelings hurt, but not by people I don't care about. Not anymore. Not anymore. Teaching will cure you of that real fast. It is the most, whew, I won't say it's all thankless because it got me to where I am and definitely toughened me up. That's for sure. You are releasing and letting go of that because at the time this was happening, the actions are like you're getting all tied up in what other people are saying about whatever this connection is. And it's just because it was different. People don't understand it. Okay. And if this is what you want to do, okay, if this is a water part of your chart, that would be my 4th house of, I talked about the 12th. Also, my 4th house is Scorpio of, wanting to move and live on the water. This could be like, stop being dissatisfied then with where you're at. I'm not dissatisfied. I love my little place. It's great. I redid this whole place myself from the floorboards up. Like everything had to go. But if I wasn't thankful for what I have now, my house on the water ain't coming because I got to be grateful for what I already have. And I think that's the lesson here. Now, in the divine masculine's energy, they're at a choice point. It will be a complete shift of life, but they definitely see you as very beautiful as you do them. As far as the feelings category here, there's this forgiveness so we can open up the heart and tune into our intuition. You're doing that because it came out in the 3D. You know that all this other stuff, this business was a facade as far as being disconnected. That is a facade. Other people wasting our time, being worried what they say about us. They don't pay our mortgage. They don't make a damn difference. Facade. We had to get over that, you know. I mean, I can see that with water signs for sure. But what does the divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? That justice is coming. We got justice again, but it's off right now because we may still be weighed down by the past here. But here comes our 29-degree lesson in Capricorn, guys. That big ass wave is about ready to bring some truth here to balance this out. If you have not done the forgiveness work, let's get that moving, okay? Because what wants to come in here, what do they think about the divine feminine? There are two people in this chariot. This is the only deck I have, and I have a lot where there are two figures here. In addition, male seahorses are the ones that carry the babies. So this is a change of role. It's a whole new world, right? And that could be the apprehension here. I mean, to drive the chariot, you've got to have your head and heart aligned because the soul drives the chariot. Major arcana here under the feelings category, actions, major arcana, court cards here under the 3D for yourself, Knight of Wands action, and also major arcana here in the 3D for divine masculine energy, taking a leap of faith, moving from water to land, just like we see here, a whole new life. This is a 180 for this person, guys. Whatever action we're taking, if this is the Pluto lesson here for you, it's the flip. Okay, 3D energy. What is the divine feminine up to right now in the 3D energy? We're getting stuck up in that mindset, right? What what we don't have, we've got to get thankful for what we do have, even if it's not exactly what we want right now. The attitude of gratitude increases our frequency. That's it. Put some music on. Play chakra balancing as you go to sleep. Liz talked about the first thing you do or feeling blah, make your bed in the morning, then just do 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. We do have faith here. You have faith in your actions here. This is fast action. Once you get out of this rumination, right? And this, whatever this was in the past, it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. You've gained the wisdom. I know, but water signs have a hard time letting go of the wrongs. I know. I know, because we sensitive. We sensitive. And those are sensitive areas of your chart. But I tell you what, that just like the selenite here, this big ass piece of selenite, this is what permeates the energy of everything else. And that's literally what it's just physics. Like I say, it's just physics. What is happening to the divine masculine in the 3D? Feeling left out in the cold, like I mentioned here, possibly from you, possibly in this situation. It looks like they have a decision to make. This is like this or that, this or that. Feelings are, I want to be in alignment here with a partner. This is showing doing something completely different. This is my Weeping Willow card, my Whiskey Lullaby energy. So if maybe their partner, they themselves have an addiction issue and they're just not able to see the help that's on offer to them at this time, but they will. I find it very interesting that the feminine masculine energies here are all tied up. He's burying his head and she's got a flimsy blindfold on. She ain't stuck. And then we see this new energy moving forward, fast action moving forward when we get the faith because we understand this is just a facade. This is all a test. Okay. Geez, give me a run for my money on that one, guys. Let me look at what is the lover situation here as far as water signs here. Overall couple, Empress energy. This is Cleopatra, Mark Antony. She was a badass. They separated for a spell, and he couldn't stand to be away from her. She's pregnant in this picture. Something's about ready to pop. They're buckling up the seahorse here. That I just said that wave is coming in hot. If your lesson is in a water house, if your 29 degrees Capricorn sits in a water house, ooh doggy. Yeah. Wow. Fertility. This is a partnership. This is like BDE energy of like the badass couple, like that. What's it called? Power couple energy. I mean, but there was a lot of passion and love crossed by hermit energy again, contemplation. Haven't moved yet, saddling up. I don't know what to do, doing it. There's this music reference again. He's drawing a picture of his feminine there, the crossing energy. You don't get the lovers for the action energy. I am done. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. That was such a weird way those came out. I know y'all want to get to, well, what are the feelings? What's happening in the 3D? I mean, I guess we covered it. Let me clarify why the Queen of Wands. This was our opportunity in the energy yesterday, but then there was a Two of Pentacles crossing, choice crossing. Thank you. Top card, Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. Why the Queen of Wands? Not only are they seeing you as beautiful, but also of status, of a certain status. They hold you to a high regard. That's the truth of that. Okay, crossed by, those were down. Page of Cups. Queen of Cups. Again, most love in the deck there is on offer. Once they examine what's in their cup of love, pages again are the messengers. They are the information learners, right? Learning about their own heart. They've got to take time to fill their own heart's cup too, because or else it's not a vibrational match for yours. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Why the Queen of Wands? Love duh. It's like, love duh. Okay, well, fine. Did we get, we didn't, did we? Oh, I was like, I knew we did something advice. I just wanted to see where's the divine feminine here in her ascension journey? Where is she here in the 3D? Where is the divine feminine in her ascension journey? See, I told you Earth signs were a little bit ahead of the game because they've had that last 16 years of Pluto transformations, right? They've had a lot harder go at it. Also, if you are a cardinal sign, which would be Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aries, this last 16 years has not been easy because of that, because of Pluto and Capricorn. We got two here, divine feminine. Unification, aligning with abundance. What did I say about being grateful for what we already have? Increases our vibrational frequency. And then the souls here on either side unify around the heart. That's how it works. And what have you come from? Voyager's journey, 2 to 2 energy there. And that is past life healing. Even if you don't love me anymore. Healing, I mean, this can be come from childhood, this can come from past lives. We carry it with us. Our soul carries it because we're meant to learn and heal from it. Just wow. And this looks like a big old peach slice here to me, and a butterfly of transformation in the middle with a sword of truth crossing that. Full moon energy and a nautilus. It's all part of it, guys. It's all part of it. Definitely raising your vibrational frequency this lifetime fascia. Crossed by that gray energy again, reprogramming your soul. It's all the retrogrades: release, raise, and reclaim. Can't make it up. All right, let's look at divine masculine, gray and gray, practicing self-love, nurturing their inner child. This could have been an abandonment situation for them, right? And they just chose somebody else, or never healed from that, who abandoned them, or they're feeling bad or guilty because of that, like they're abandoning somebody else. But as long as everything is above board, you're not, it's nothing sneaky. It doesn't feel like that. It's just healing here. A lot of healing for water signs. Yeah. Transformation. Battle of the head versus heart. Look at the color matches, and also when we align this head swords triangle with the heart, the feminine energy, the soul drives the chariot, but they are two people in it. Wow, water. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me know if anybody has thanks, Kathy. I know that's a compliment coming from you. I know I'm silly. I'm like, you know what? I am a little different, but happy to be so. And like I said, I don't care. I don't care anymore. Phil Collins. And I don't even know what I don't care anymore. Hmm. I don't know the rest of the words to that song. Don't care anymore. Cups energy that came out, that you guys have to look at that. Reading from yesterday. If you haven't had a chance on the live, again, it's posted on my community channel. Queen of Wands wanted to show itself as well. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. Next up, fire signs. Fire, fire. What is that from? Is that Beavis and Butthead? Good Lord. Somebody help me. Okay. What I do with my, there you guys go. Put on my Farsi Oasis so I can catch up in the chat. I definitely have a few places, girlfriend. I like to Chariot too, as well. Ooh, those teenage years are so hard, Peggy. Oh my Lord. Oh, I need that sign though, Brandy, for sure. I need that sign. All right. Well, we ain't ready yet, fire signs, but confusion wanted to come out here. Rejection, this gray energy, confusion about rejection. Doesn't sound like fire signs. Come on now. Let's look at here. Give me the ACES for fire signs. What is the intellectual nature? We are noting 1:33, 1 hour 33. And see, I told you the other ones would be fast because we had to do that Pluto energy. Again, fire might be connecting here with water energy, or those are lining up in your chart. So we're looking at all the orange areas of your chart, if I've made one for you. If you do not have that, you just have a regular old one. It's going to be Aries, Leo, and Sag. Wherever those houses are, those are the life areas here that we can ask about the yin and yang energy of. Crossed by acceptance here. Like, yeah, I know it. So think whereas water signs may have tried to deny it, or they had to get over people feeling some kind of way that their vibration was raising, and maybe they were acquiring some gifts and people were gossiping. Fire sign don't give a shit. They don't care. Okay, I like that. Okay, well, what is the actionable nature? What are the actions going on here between this divine feminine, divine masculine, yin yang energy? What is the actions here? What is the actionable nature? What's the story there? Wow. So fire signs, you could have like educated yourself about this mysticism. You could have been watching, um, like the spiritual view, of course, MJ and the Pathfinders. My body's heating up again. Again, it is 7. It is very cool in my house. It's like a little cave in here because I'm a middle unit and it stays nice and cool. Another purple, gratitude, BFF energy here. And we just got done talking about in the water houses or the water signs, having that attitude of gratitude and love and being thankful for what we do have. So fire signs, it looks like you're there, and that is in the connection between the two. Okay, what is the emotional nature of this connection, Spirit? What is the emotional nature of this connection? I cannot keep on my glasses when I get hot. Emotional nature of this connection. Kathy, every time I've seen a couple times, was it the doves with the white with the pink? I can't remember, but two purples, two grays. So on ACE emotional nature, I always think of you. Okay, Libra energy, impartiality here. So remember that as far as the north and south nodes, Libra is at the south node energy, what we need to release. So we need to come into balance, right? And learn the lesson of the nodes. Aries, fire energy is in the north node. So that's where we take leadership and we let go of overdoing for others. We let go of just going, oh, it's fine all the time, right? So fire signs, you are releasing the need to just get along, to go along, to get along here, releasing feelings from the past, moving towards that sunshine, old demons from the past, and coming into balance, a better balance within your relationships and within self. And it's funny because I use purple for air and red for fire, sometimes orange, depending on what markers I have that are working the best. Mostly, fire and air right there, and the action balancing out our fire and air energy. That's wonderful. Okay, and releasing these old ways, just like Libra South Node's asking us to do right now. That's pretty credible. Yep, releasing old wounds, feeling deceived or tricked, letting it go, focusing on what we do have and what we're grateful for. What is the 3D nature of this connection for fire signs? Yin yang energy, 3D nature of yin yang energy for fire signs. Please and thank you. Nope. Oh, we got one. That wanted to come out. That was on the bottom of this impartiality and releasing abundance. Okay, you want to come to, there's an impasse in the 3D regarding this connection here. I want to look at, because I believe this dragon here is trying to kind of tempt the squirrel with that big old nut. I know I'm 12. I'm sorry. And promising him like, oh, you're gonna get the lead part if you come and be in my play. And the squirrel's like, oh, really? That sounds awesome. But when he gets there, it wasn't the big role after all. It was a smaller role. So in the 3D fire signs, you could feel like there's been something on offer that was a much bigger offer. And then when you actually, you know, look at it, you're not so sure. But the whole lesson of this is that He took the smaller role, thoroughly enjoyed himself, and there was still an agent in the audience who picked him up. So it all ended up well anyway. But you could go, well, if it's not that bigger part, then I don't want it, you know, snotty, snotty Stan. And then that person would have lost out now, wouldn't they? Because they saw it as, I only want the fame and the glory. I don't want to go big or go home. Well, he went home and he got nothing. Okay. But this guy was like, I'll still stay anyway. He still stayed in the play, did the role, and got what he wanted anyway. And it's funny, this card came out because look at the two different characters there. Money has fallen down in the grate here. And this guy is like, I'm just going to go sit at the bar and have a beer and worry about it because I lost all my money down the grate. It's gone. What am I ever to do? There's no way I'm ever getting this back. And this girl is seeing it from a different perspective. She's being the squirrel that stayed in the play anyway. Well, I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I'm going to freaking find out. So she's fashioning this little magnet or catcher here, right? Like a little fishing lure. And she's scooping up the money that has fallen in the grate. Opportunity or loss in the 3D depends on perspective, air signs, or excuse me, fire signs. Are you still going to go to the play anyway, or are we going to be Cartman? Screw you guys, I'm going home because he didn't get his way 5 swords. Because you just want to win. You just want to win the big thing. But there's work sometimes. You got to be a little have a little ingenuity, be a little ingenious. Okay, that was a long way to go for that, but I guess that's okay. All right. Oh, regular deck. We are in fire, so got to use MJ's Souls on Fire. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. As we're talking about pentacles over here, we get that abundance chest. There's an offer coming, Temperance energy of yesterday that came out twice in 2 different decks. Okay. Temperance showing up here too, full card, even though that is I always seen it as Aries. So for me, that's what it is because that's that energy. 0 degrees starts off the entire chart. Taking a leap of faith here towards that north node, letting go of the old ways of, needing to be seen, needing to be the sage on the stage, needing the fame and fortune of it. And instead, and going, oh, well, if it's not that, I don't want it. No, knowing it'll turn into something else and you'll end up getting what you want anyway, right? Becoming an expert, more pentacles, fire signs here, becoming an expert, walking away from pain of the past. Maybe you're learning swords. Maybe you're learning to change your view about why pain happens or why lesson happens because you know it's for your higher good. All right, let's get into it here. So that is the nature of this connection here as far as intellect, mysticism. That's an odd one, but okay. We'll go with it. What does the divine feminine think about the divine? Oop, that is way too many. Think about the divine masculine. Do you think they're a hot mess? Of course, I'm not keeping all these. Tower energy is our sister energy of the day. Like, I think they're a mess. Perhaps they are, you're seeing them as single or already having enough of what they have. It is the crossing energy, the masculine side. So they could see you as single and free, ready to mingle, that you already have everything and what could possibly they offer you, especially if you have this mystic energy. Strength card. So what do you think of the divine masculine? Look at those color matches too. We are in the 8 energy now. We're in the final throes of the 8 energy. What did our angel numbers say today? Treat yourself and another. What you do for yourself, do for another. And what you do for other people, if you don't do it for you, do it for yourself. Crossed by victory. Okay. You think you can be strong enough to have a victory with your action toward the divine masculine. Maybe they are having to stand their ground here at the moment. Okay. What does the divine masculine think about the divine feminine? Oh, shit. If it's okay. Oh, really? Well, this really wanted to come out anyway. So they think that you are standing your ground, that you maybe they think you're being a little defensive. Maybe they think they better hurry the F up and bring you your damn slipper because you know you ain't having to hold back all these other yahoos with one shoe on. Get me my castle now. Crossed by Seven of Pentacles, 77. I had 78 down, 1978. So Seven of Wands crossed by Seven of Pentacles, standing your ground, taking the high road, knowing that something is ready to come to fruition. Seven of Pentacles was our outcome with the Lovers energy. And then we clarified that with Four of Wands, the 1111, and the Fates energy. So, just saying. They what do they think about you, that you're standing your ground and that it's a matter of time before you give in to them? Could be. I just said 1111, Four of Wands was crossing or was added to the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, Lovers, Four of Wands, and the Fates. That's the 10. That's the Wheel of Fortune, what I was just talking about. Didn't even know that was there. They think what's about to happen is fated and destined. Fixed energy. Fixed signs. Could be a fixed sign. They might want to bring you a magic stick. I don't know. Want to offer some kind of love offer. Make sure it's bigger than this. Just saying. Could resist. Okay. Let's get back on track here, Ange. Okay. Gratitude. The actual nature of this connection. Gratitude for love. There's a best friendship feeling here, a kinship. What action does the divine feminine want to take towards the divine masculine? Star is back. Okay, so this is your hope, your wish, your dream, what you've been wanting. And the action you've been taking is healing and doing your inner child work. Especially, again, like I said, if you were born between 68 and 77, you've been doing this a hot minute because Chiron's been in Aries a hot second. We're almost there. North Node lesson is over January 11th, 1/11/25. You've been doing the work because you've been doing this work. That's hard work, that inner child work. That means you get the gifty of your hope, your wish, what you were manifesting, what you wanted. The Tower has already happened in the actions. Okay. Crossed by Nine of Cups and King of Cups, which was in the recent past here in the energy yesterday. King of Cups and Justice. Stop it. King of Cups, crossed by Justice in the recent past. King of Cups, flipping Justice. There's that Ten of Cups. What I just said, you're getting your wish, and on the bottom was wish fulfillment. Environmental energy. What? Okay. What actions does the divine masculine plan on taking towards the divine feminine? Cartman. Newman. Trying to win just to win. Crossed by Two of Wands. They trying to kill time. I sure freaking hope not, because you will make them look like chopped meat. Look how easy she makes that look. This is effortless. I can kick my foot up. Strength. Got this. in my sleep because I know what's up. Two Wands, Two of Pentacles. Crossing energy to the opportunity of the Queen of Wands, masculine side, Two of Pentacles. If they're going to play pussyfoot, I'll decide for you. How's that? Why is this? The chips are there, soulmate energy. They might be going through a divorce if they have to decide between these two things. Had to make a decision and they had to make a choice of action. What are their actions toward the divine feminine? They had to make a choice in their action. They're playing pussyfoot back and forth between two different things here. That means leaving somebody else out in the cold. Because we're looking at that too. Yep. Death, transformation into the King of Pentacles. Not happy with what's around them right now. Let's confirm. Why is the Five of Swords the action divine masculine is taking? That could be gaslighting, guys. Again, like cheating. Make sure this person is separated from any other energy, even if it is in there. Like if they're thinking about somebody else that they want, go do that, then get out of my face. That's what you need to say. I mean, this is a whole different energy than yours as far as actions. This is all hat, no cattle. A lot of talk, playing pussyfoot back and forth between the two things. I don't know. I don't like it. Let's see. Why the Five of Swords here for the actions the divine masculine is going to take or is taking toward the connection? If this is just these aspects of yourself, wherever fire signs are in your chart, guys, this is how you're feeling, right? You're surrendering, you're balancing your feminine aspect, but the action part, maybe you're telling yourself you can't do it. Five of Swords is like lies and gaslighting ourselves too. Okay, you don't have to have, I want to make sure I'm reading for everybody here. Two of Wands turns into the expectation. Why Five of Swords? Regret. Okay. Focusing on crying over spilt milk, bad attitude. All they just got to turn around and look at the two cups available to them instead of whatever these busted asses were and go to the freaking castle. There's a reason I said, get me my castle. Crossed by Temperance. This is a big lesson, divine masculine. This is hard. This is hard work. This is no easy feat. They are regretting not doing the work up to this point. It's like they're rushing. Temperance is years of self-work. That is finding the missing puzzle pieces to our own psyche, our ways we've been acting in relationships and otherwise, all kinds, and not facing the music. Oh, the music be here though. Just make sure that they get out of this energy and do this, because if they're coming to you still in this, they're just still trying they're trying to spiritual bypass. They don't think they need to do the work, maybe. Could be with a fire sign. Yup. They're trying to bypass the work. They don't want to do the work. It's too hard. Oh, is it too hard? Divine masculine. What do they not want to face the truth of? What do they not want to face the truth of? Everybody else has been so straightforward. Hanged man. seeing something from a new perspective, and this is spiritual enlightenment. They are trying to spiritual bypass and go, I'm just going to hang out. Do I really have to do anything? Is that how this works? I just put myself in a tree and I get enlightened that way? If you did this first, this is delay because they're a page here. Throwing caution to the wind in their environment, and a page of swords, and you're coming up as major arcana, healed, balanced. Child, please. 9 of swords. Do they not know how? Queen of swords. Is this a secret? Again, the 2s. Is there a queen of swords here there's some secret here. 5, 6. Yeah. Do they even know what makes them happy? Do they even talk about it? Happiest card in the deck, Leo energy. Pisces, Cancer, High Priestess, Libra of that Queen of Swords. Mutable swords there with that 9, which would be Gemini energy. I think this is just like 0 emotional maturity here. That's all I got. What action does the divine masculine need to take? I know you want to know. I can feel you asking me, guys. I can feel the questions. What is it? Or, oh yeah, they did this or that. This is a person, if this is resonating for you, this is either something in your chart where you avoided it like the plague. Don't want to hear about it. Look at the red or orange spots of your chart if I've made one for you, or just look up Aries, Leo, Sag. See what life area those are, and ask yourself, especially if it required a lot of work around healing and it took a lot of freaking work to have the balance of head and heart and be actually grateful for this lesson. And there's something that we just didn't want to take the action part on. Like, I've got all the emotional work, I've done all the surrendering. Now I just got to put it into action. That could be, if this is a person for you, this person, they're really good. Again, all hat, no cattle. They're great at talking the talk. But then when it actually comes to doing the work, it's going to sit around and feel sorry for themselves and stay stuck about the good old yesterday, whatever was happening then. They're just walking away. What are they trying to walk away? Again, it's like they don't even want to say what this lesson is. This back and forth, it's like they don't. How can you have so many cards of pause, back and forth, deception, trying to win just to win, wanting to cheat just to win? Cheat the system. I heard cheat the system. Holding back. Secrets in the moon. Holding back action of making a love offer, pretending to be stuck. This is willful blindness. And do you feel my energy? Do you feel me getting pissed off for you? Don't have nothing to do with it. If this is another person, leaving the hell alone so they can decide what the hell they want. And in the meantime, they're going to F around and find out, and you're going to already be gone. I'm confused. Literally every single card that's possible in the deck to come out like that. That's annoying. Okay, we'll keep those guys, but we gotta shuffle you all back in. OMG. Let me breathe for you. This is the least balanced divine masculine of everything so far. Wow. Do they know even how to be happy? Do they know what they want? Or do they say, I don't know. I don't know. How do you not know? Well, you freaking know. So go do that. Mm. All right. How does the divine feminine feel? What a mess. Physical, literally here. How does the divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? Like passionate communication. You want to dive and communicate your feelings toward the water, towards your emotions. You want to communicate directly about your emotions. You're in a good place here. We're releasing things. Maybe you want to talk about what you've released. I mean, that's a lot of wands. The 7 of Wands is them holding back. You're already past that stage, crossed by this independent energy. Okay. Again, this person could be, this is independence, out in the cold, moving to calmer waters. Oh, there's the Lovers. Okay, what did I just say? By the time they get done pussyfooting back and forth, you're already gone. Because moving on to calmer waters brings a choice. And it's hot. Okay, what fire signs? Do we need to talk about this? Divine masculine finally looking I'll believe that when I see it. Let's see. They're finally looking inside the gray, and the gray will take it. They're looking at their own mountains they have climbed. They want to know what love is. Guess what's inside that lantern? Divine feminine, the star card, the whole freaking time. I don't see it. I don't. Guys, where'd everybody go? They don't want to play with him because he's a cheater. Nobody wants to play with a cheater or a crabby brat that doesn't appreciate what's in front of him. What I say, Cartman energy all over the place. Maybe they're examining how they've been a bratty little jerk, male or female, and they're ready to put down this burden because this is the Stairway to Heaven. This is on the cover of Led Zeppelin 4. This is on the inside, upright. The double album opens up huge. Look at that. Look up the lyrics to that song if you don't know, if you're not familiar. Don't tell me you're not familiar because then I'll cry. Everybody knows Stairway to Heaven. Queen of Cups. They got to set this crap down, guys. They're seeing that. I'm not sure if they know how to, but the feelings are there. They want this happy family. They want the leap of faith. They want to get up off the ground and move towards the sun. I don't know if they know how. They just know it's coming, but you've got to actually do the action. You got to do the wands of work. It doesn't just, they just think, oh, Queen of Cups is just going to drop in my lap. It doesn't work like that. Divine masculine. I don't know what to tell them. I mean, I got nothing to say about that. Okay, let's look at the 3D because feminine energy looks fantastic. I mean, strength, it's a wands, victory. I mean, and they're like, well, I got a magic stick. Mm, mm. So perspective here. Is it trickery or abundance? Or are you going to be the fisher or are you going to be the woe is me? I think this is why we're seeing these stories here. And I mean, oh boy. It's like two different energies. Smiling, not smiling, still holding on to crap. Like this is the most out of alignment yin yang thus far. Okay. What's going on with those divine feminine here in the 3D? We didn't flip, but we'll look. Chariot, King of Swords, energy of today. Okay. Action on the action towards your truth. You're getting in your Chariot. All right, fine. What's on the bottom of that? Six of Pentacles, balance. Two of Wands, King of Pentacles. What I say? You might already be off. You have a decision to make here. Crossroads energy, King of Swords that we're taking off towards, unless that's our own truth of surrender. We had Lovers here though. It's a choice between two, and the environmental energy is a King of Pentacles and an Emperor. It might be more than one. Okay, go ahead with your bad self. What is going on with the divine masculine? They're a hot mess self here in the 3D. Okay, Emperor. Emperor without the Empress on the board. We didn't even have a Queen of Pentacles, is a raging a-hole. Let's see if why the Emperor. It's like just focusing on the money, wanting the fame. I just want, if it's not the big part, well, if it's not the Emperor, then I don't want to be the King of Swords or the King of Pentacles. Well, guess what? Feminine energy is just fine with that. Then you get nothing. Mm. All right. Why is this Emperor here? Why is the divine masculine energy and the Emperor? This is too far, someone too far in their Aries North node and need to balance down on the Libra fairness side. Only caring about themselves and wanting to win. That's Why is the Emperor here? You got the Chariot and the 3D, which is our energy of today. The sister card of the Chariot is the Tower. I told you they're effing around and finding out. Here's the truth, which gets them sleepless nights up in their head. So they throw themselves into work and jumping off onto some kind of new project so they don't have to think about it. What don't they have to think about in their environmental energy walking away? What did I say? They effed around and find out. I hate saying that stuff. Yeah, you're walking towards a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is just fine. It's a lower octave Emperor. For a commitment that you actually want, yeah, you know this. There's your 10 of Pentacles. Alrighty then. Ouch. Divine masculine. Fire, cheese, and rice. Okay. Healing separation, go within. Okay. And then we have remember your identity. You can do it. Putting this Five of Swords, trying to win at all costs. Crossed by all the same color though. This feels like a big ass lesson. Pathway to true love, take me home, environmental energy. That they're fighting this the whole entire way, guys. The whole entire time. Okay, well, where is the divine masculine right now working on their surrender, divine feminine energy? They want the Queen. Queen of Cups is here. They're doing this examination, but they have not surrendered. They're it's an out of balance Emperor. It's all on the Emperor energy and none on the Libra energy. Where's the balance? That's what causes the Tower. Crossed by practicing self-love and nurturing inner child. Same, nope, different suits. Mm, mm, mm. They don't want to do the work. That's exactly what this was over here. Don't want to do the work. I think they think that this inner child thing is a bunch of, I don't know what they think if this is a person for you, but you're like, okay, I'll be moving. I must be traveling on now. I think you want to be a free bird here. Mm, mm, mm. That is the only energy this whole entire reading for all the signs. Hey, girl. Hey. We just finished fire and we are getting ready to finish up air. Good gravy. That I am gonna definitely have to take my ibuprofen tonight. That's why I usually don't do all the elements at once. I have to take breaks. It's like working out. It's the weirdest thing. I can't even describe it. It's like you get just as exhausted. Ooh, 7:40. Oh, it's so late. I'm so sorry, guys. I get into my readings. Okay. We don't have to shuffle you because we're using our air deck. We'll put you back on in and we will hustle our bus here. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. You know what? It still bothers me. What was this whole lesson for fire sign spirit? What was that? What was this whole lesson about? We on the fool's journey. Magician. Merlin and Vivian. Merlin doesn't get married till much later in life. Look at his old ass. Because he's too busy with his work. And he doesn't think love is for him. And he gets proven wrong big time by Miss Vivian. And by then, he's told to do anything with his magic stick, unfortunately. Crossed by the five, the Hierophant, the stuffy, grandpa, stubborn energy. Romeo and Juliet are kept apart because of their family's effed up beliefs. If they have not done their inner child work, I'm telling you, this was effed up what their family did. They just have never thought that there was anything wrong with it. Well, they're about to find out, I hate to say. Mm, mm, mm. That's the tea there. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, was that the tea. 211. That's a 2 and another 2, 22. A 4 of the Emperor. What a say. Go ahead and be stubborn. They're going to be stubborn all by their damn self, though, guys. I'm telling you that right now. You got to do you. Okay. All right. Go your own way. If it's meant to be, what is meant for you will never pass you by. And you can sure have a lot of fun in the meantime while you're waiting for that thing that's supposed to be to come around. It keeps your vibration high. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, damn, now I got three kings in my environmental energy. Forgiveness here, perseverance. Let's move to air signs. Finishing up. Thank you so much for your patience. All ACES reading here. If you're just joining in at 212, soulmate energy for what is the intellectual nature of this union here. And look at this eye. So I wrote on my own calendar today, I drew an eye right there because I noticed, where is he at? Right there. Because I noticed that in the sky today, in my own chart, my natal chart, my north and south node, and then here these two other bookends, this Virgo, Taurus, which is the Venus Uranus trine here going on. It's turned into a yod. No pressure. Okay. Air signs. What about what is the physical nature of the relationship? What is the actionable nature of this yin yang energy? Whether that's in yourself or in a commitment. This could be in the past or upcoming for you. We are all on different timelines. Mysticism, understanding that something was meant to be, understanding kind of how the cosmos work about this soulmate thing. Okay, what is the emotional nature of this yin yang. So you'll want to look for the purple sections. If I have made you a birth chart, you'll want to look at the 3 purple sections, which are going to be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. What is the emotional nature? Recovery here. And there's a big key. There's spirit here offering information. There's a door that could be closed to emotions at the moment, but a key is coming here to open it. It's definitely requiring tuning into your higher self. Absolutely. Put y'all over there. Okay, what is the 3D nature of this connection? What happened to my deck here? It doesn't really matter. Let's careless. What is flipped up and down, it's what's going to come out is going to come out. There's a surprise breakthrough energy with this trine today. What is the 3D nature of this? There we go. That's lovely. Sun energy. So they kind of look like, oh, yeah, you guys don't have to tell me there. Sunflower-ish, but not really. I think it's like more yellow daisies. Joy feeling, though 3D nature is joy. Okay, we'll take it. All right, you can come here for later. Go ahead and give me the lesson first. Let's get that out of the way. Well, that's too very quick. What is the overall lesson of this soulmate connection here? Where are they at here on the wheel of the Fool's Journey? Thank you. The Fool's Journey, innocence, 0. New start. A door that has been closed is now opening to your joy. There's a flute player here. They're in it is water energy, but there's also fire and air. Oh, duh, because of all 4 elements. Air, fire. Oh, there's the earth with all the roots. Okay. This is potential, starts in all directions. Why is the guy is blindfolded, the one that is playing the flute, and the feminine characters walking beside them, maybe guiding? Yeah. Through the 5D, through spirit, perhaps. Okay, let's see where we go. Crossed by, yeah, wisdom. Through spirit. Okay. Somebody up in there, high priestess. Okay, air signs. We're going to get the deep deck for air signs. I already used this? Oh, it's already out. Shoot. Well, we will go to Tarot of the Night. And this one is cool because it has an extra card. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom here. It's 440, the 44. I see that. I've been seeing that a lot too. What wanted to come out? The 2 of Pentacles. That was in the crossing energy of the opportunity of truth. There's a door closed. So she never got to go to the ball before. And now she has a chance to go to the ball. She gets to go behind a door she's never seen here. And there's some kind of truth possibly about joy and a new start waiting right there. There's a truth Scheherazade knows. So this is Lamino and Pamina. I'm not as familiar with their love story, but very interesting that those flew out. We've got Page of Pentacles on the bottom here. Information, again, information coming to you about feelings where a door was closed, air signs. This is Pandora's box. You open the bullshit, you got to wait for the hope to come after lovers. Opening up a can of worms, are you, air signs? Okay, here for it. Wow. Nine of Swords here. Oh, somebody's up in their head, having a shattered sense of reality. Is someone getting their heart broke here, but it may be the best thing that's ever happened to them. Just let it happen. Whatever is meant to, yeah, come to you. Again, we'll never pass you by, but we can certainly waste a lot of years with the wrong person. That's for sure. I just saw the Two of Wands, staying with the old skeletons or moving towards the full moon, like it's there here on the cups energy. Again, what do I do? Do I go to my sun and joy in the 3D, or do I regurgitate this thing one more time? Here's the sun card again. And this is, do I communicate what I actually want to do, what would make me happy? Or do I take care of this sailor that will surely die if I don't help? Why is it your flipping responsibility? How many times we put aside our needs for someone else and it gets you get your feelings grounded. You're the one that gets stuck, not the sailor, right? You just get put off from going towards your sun. And your Ace of Pentacles, your joy. This is all in the same row here. What a pre-story. Geez, air signs. Okay. Talky, aren't you? Well, I guess that makes sense for air signs. So again, the purple parts of your chart. This is where a new door could be. There's a door here in this too. Wow. Mm. Okay, let's do this. All right, one more shuffle. Why do I feel like I want to take a big breath? Like I got to hold my breath, or like, is this before the leap? This for this freedom energy. Okay, just shut up, Angie. Bottom of the deck with the full moon that I just mentioned behind the door. I mean, this ain't a bad looking emperor, even if he is by himself. Let's see what's under him. The Chariot, our energy of today. Someone coming. Justice energy again. It's been popular. Three of Cups reunion. Ace of Pentacles, joy. Requires a decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This new Ace of Pentacles requires their decision or your decision of some kind. Okay. What does the divine feminine think about the divine masculine? What does the divine feminine think about the divine masculine? This is a long ass ride. 222. I just said this is a long ass ride, and I meant to say this is a long ass reading. A ride. It's been quite the ride. Thanks for staying with me if you have. Oh my good golly. Let me know if you've been here the whole time. I'll pull you a card. Oh my Lanta. Okay, soulmate. Why is soulmate energy here? The intellectual nature of this connection. And look how the hand, it's like talk to the hand, like there's like, I know what I know. Somebody that's always thought about, okay, what does the divine feminine think about the divine masculine? What does she think about him? That a Knight of Swords. And in this is my Jon Snow. Like I am dying on this truth, even if I don't particularly want it. I promised I would. Somebody needs to talk to the hand. Crossed by Three of Pentacles. Yeah, a very basics of something else here in the environmental energy. They're putting their sword of truth in something basic, or you think they are. 10 of Wands, maybe you know that maybe it's been Three of Pentacles for a long time. I mean, they should be way past Three of Pentacles if this is something else. Getting a project launched, whatever it is, it's been way too long to still be a Three of Pentacles. That's small potatoes. That's the beginning. And then bookended by Three of Swords. So Three of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, burning up whatever this very small foundation was, which is breaking there, and they got a choice. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Could have been trying to walk away from the choice, not wanting to make it, and feeling stuck. This is a fragmented emotions. Wow, you guys are going to have to remember that one because I'm just going to keep whatever this new thing, what you think that they're dying on this sword and they're not, uh, just because they promise, not because they're particularly happy about it. And that just shows it right here. You were right. You were right. Okay. This could also be the action that you're taking, whatever new thing that just maybe got off the ground. You're like, no, it's too much of a pain in the ass already. If that's your yin and this is your yang. Just giving everybody options here. What about the divine masculine? What does he think? He wants a reunion. He thinks either thinks you want a reunion or thinks he does or he does. And it's environmental energy. Again, the 3D of joy keeps coming out here. Reunion, and look at the yellows here. You remind them of their joy. Do they think they're late? They're late for an important date. Do they think they're too late for it? Do they think it's too late to make an offer of this 10 of Pentacles? I got news for you guys. There's a thread of destiny. There's only 2 cards in this entire deck. The 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and she has the red thread of fate and destiny, and the 10 of Pentacles, she's holding it. And it is a she in this deck. This is the connectedness of all things. The tree of life. This is a deep past life soulmate connection for sure. One of you has something to old to walk away from. It's going to take a lot of strength. I mean, this isn't any, it's no joke here. Because there is a huge offer available to them. Walking away. Somebody could be coming your way here. Telling somebody else, talk to the hand. I said it. I did. Ooh, doggy. Okay, let's keep moving. What is the actionable nature of this connection? It was the physical 1111 under mysticism. This is like, this like, or this person knows, or you all both know. And look at the purples and the hot pinks here connected. I never even noticed that because it's not a very colorful card, but you can see this pulling down. And I say the actual nature. And my question was supposed to be, what action does the divine feminine want to take? We're going to stick with that because I didn't. And then the environmental energy, wanting the 4 of Wands, that's like 2 people putting in the same action, but going, why isn't it here yet? Which slows it down. Because the door's still closed right now, right? The door, like the key still is yet to come. That makes sense. Knight of Wands, hot, hot, hot. That balances your energy. Okay, what does the divine feminine want to do? What action does the divine feminine want to take towards the divine masculine? We can add that together. I forget the question I asked, guys. I honestly do. So we'll get there here. My clock is broken. You want to get up from the 10 swords that are in your back. Remember that this is the 3rd deck, if not the fourth one we've seen the Ten of Swords from. And remember, nines are the end. This is my Ophelia card. You've been through lifetime after lifetimes. If you know that Natalie Merchant song, Ophelia was a bride of God. She was a suffragette. She remedied societies. She came out of a cannonball at a circus. Like all of her lives. That's what this song is. And you've got this past life soulmate energy like a fire hose, air signs. Wow. In your environmental energy, this could be seen as the masculine energy moving to calmer waters after been through it. Look at that, the Swan Lake reference from the very top of the reading. And Odette and Ivan came out in the action. There's an evil sorceress in the midst that is, I think, effing around with them and about ready to find out. I mean, that's the Swan Lake reference in the same column. That Earth was for everyone. Wow. Okay. It's about ready to happen here. Seven of Pentacles is, wait for it. That's the damn truth. There's an evil sorceress around them. And it's an Ace of Cups, Five of Cups. That's emotional abandonment. They might let some ship sail. It's regret. If the action they want to take towards you or the action you need to take towards your own divine feminine energy of surrender, then they want to tell the truth about something that they have a regret over. Crossed by Hermit. They've been thinking a long time about this. And the Star, that star energy that came up at the top of, that was fire signs reading in the divine feminine's energy. The star is inside of the Hermit's lantern. Again, they are in the midst of the muck right now, up to their thighs and emotions. This is the Three of Wands, which normally means the Two of Wands is the ask, right? Should I, shouldn't I stay or go? Three of Wands is like, I know it's coming, but she's still holding on to a skeleton in one hand and a wand in the other. Can't quite bring the magic stick yet. Okay. All right. Hope you guys don't mind the jokes. I don't actually get to talk to you, so it's lucky I'm not drinking wine. They might get a little untowardly. I'm fun, so whatever. Okay. It's a spirit beg to differ. Page throwing caution to the wind. And the Magician. Wow. Which is right after the Fool card. Okay, getting ready to come up here. I was joking about joking. Recovering, finding a key is throwing caution to the wind here and using all of the tools at your disposal and not being afraid of your power, not being afraid of what's behind the door. If you're afraid, feminine energy, to leave something and go to door number 2, I'm not feeling any fear with doing it there. It feels good. I mean, 3D of joy, much. And then we got the Sun coming out there when you make the decision, the Two of Swords, to not rescue the person. No more rescuers, guys. Mm-mm. Do you need to be rescued? No. I highly doubt an air sign. No. If you don't need to be rescued, don't be rescuing anybody. That keeps your vibration low. Okay. Listen to me, all Miss Persnickety. Sound a little bossy, aren't I? Okay. Fine. We're going to leave that as a separate message there. What wanted to flip here as I was Queen of Pentacles, Devil, and Strength. Queen of Pentacles has the freaking key. on the column, and I just said, step behind the door. It feels good. Don't be afraid. You got the key. Don't be afraid. It feels good. She petting the lion. She taming her beast. Joy is behind the door. Number 2, go for it. That feels fantastic. This was a big ass lesson. You don't have to do it again. Divine masculine, drowning in their feelings here, staying locked inside, hold up, not coming out yet. Yep. Memory lane here, being stuck in the past of something. Full moon energy, though. I think they're coming out. What is the divine masculine? No. What does the divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? That was a whole separate little mini lesson. Look at you guys. What does the divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? Secret is letting go of your fears. You feel Pandora's box. It's like, yeah, I know there's hope and all the awesomeness and love of the whole entire world in the bottom of that, but do I really want to go through all the other stuff to get there first? Don't be afraid of it. It's open the door, open the box, open it up. It's the most learned of all the pages. You've learned a damn lot. And that is the most trusted page in the kingdom. Remember, the pages, people try to discount them, but the pages had an education just like the court did. A lot of people on the court weren't as smart as the pages. They had open access because they had to learn. They had to take the leap, open the door. Overall lesson of this entire connection. Wherever air is in your chart, you're doing it. Open the door. Open door number 2. King of Pentacles right under that leap. Okay. Divine masculine. How does the divine masculine? You're like, just shut up and tell me how the divine masculine feels. Oh, yay, Brandy. Oh, you are so sweet. I hope I'm like, just do something else, do some chores, be productive while you listen. I appreciate you. What does the divine masculine think about the divine feminine? Can't stop thinking about you. 6 of Cups. Constantly. What I say, past life soulmate. This is like from the 18 freaking hundreds, this outfit and this location. Lavender energy. I said the violet flame was right there at the halfway mark. We hit that yesterday. Told you. Environmental energy, something they're walking away from. Got someone in your environment leaping, someone in their environment leaping, or you're both doing that. Moving from the past skeletons to door number 2 to the moon. Gotta do it though. Again, 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords is back from the very freaking beginning. Are they going to resurrect it? 6 of Pentacles. They want more balance. The Lovers again. 1, 2, 3. This was the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Balance, balancing and choosing balance instead. Woo, doggy. That's intense. Okay. Last one, 3D. What is the divine feminine going through in the 3D? What is the divine feminine going through in the 3D? What did I say about that thread of destiny? The only 2 cards, like this is happening. The Wheel of Fortune is in divine timing, but it's when you open the door. That's the timing. Fate. I've been saying that the whole freaking reading. 4 of Cups. This is my Billie Eilish. I'm so bored. You could be bored, waiting for fate to come, waiting for your freaking joy finally. This could be them being bored, dissatisfied with what they've got, and the crossing energy. Yeah. Remember in the fire signs and the masculine energy, we had Four of Cups, but it was Cartman Pouty McPlouty energy, and Five of Swords was the first card that flew out, like gaslighting about what? Knight of Cups. Someone's all talk and no action on their end, too, for air sign. Divine masculine side, though. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, what's going on with the divine masculine and the 3D? Give me some info here. I feel like you're bored, divine feminine. But you got to get the vibration up. We can't just sit and, wait. You got to be having fun in the meantime. That's what accelerates the energy. What's going on with the divine masculine in the 3D Queen of Cups? Pouring into their own heart's cup, allowing their intuition to open up, then pouring into others. And the lesson is learning you got to pour into yourself first, or else you're pouring from an empty cup. Environmental energy, which would be the divine feminine side, 10 of Cups, because the divine feminine already understands that when you have the cups, the money falls from the sky effortlessly. Chariot again. Where do you want your chariot to go coming up here? Just wow. I love that it's like the book ending of the readings, the earth and the air. Mm, mm, mm. We'll see what you are in case you want to come back out. Divine order, practice patience. No, that's it. The divine order of things. It's all lined up this way. It's going back into the sacred geometry, the divine order, the beauty in all things. I said sunflower because sunflower is a great example of Fibonacci sequence. This is more like golden ratio kind of energy. Practice patience. I just said I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I feel like it's the divine feminine that's bored. Practice patience. It's fated and destined, but we don't sit around and wait. We got to get our energy up, right? Tap into, have the best fun in your life, right? Act as if you already know this is coming, but you've got to be in the energy of it, right? In order for it to actually, that's the only thing that speeds up that chariot for the other person is your own happiness. Because if you're waiting, that's stagnant energy, right? That's not pouring into your own heart's cup. Soulmate. Clearing core wounds. Bottom of the deck, 1111. Compassion. Wow. We had that on the action. Oh boy. Okay. There's one more flipper here. All right. Where is the divine masculine in his ascension journey? Finally pouring into his own heart's cup, understanding not to chase money. Because if you have self-love, then love you deserve comes in, and then the money falls from the sky. Also, those chess pieces on that chariot, the divine feminine, the divine masculine in balance. And then King of Pentacles right under that. Then the money comes. Okay, are you having a hard time deciding where you are here, divine masculine air signs? Where is the divine masculine and air energy here? Again, this could be in your chart, your yang energy, all three life areas. Geez. Accessing the united field, understanding how energy works, sacred sexuality. Somebody having some dreams. Want to take off. All this orange, all these orange leaves floating around her. Could be falls right around the dang corner. Okay. Cross by. Path of least resistance. Choose ease and grace. Learning the balance. Learning how energy works. My work here is. Wow. That was crazy cool. Okay, I'm going to get a card. Thank you, Brainy, for being here the whole time. Josie, you're still there too? Oh my gosh, you guys are just the best. I'm going to get an ascension card for you all. Let me put these guys back in. That was a crazy read. Woo! Started Nutty McFuddy like yesterday's and ended with a bang, didn't it? Man, oh man. All right. Let me get an ascension card here for Miss Josette. Let me know if, oh, awesome. I will get you guys one too. This is such a cool deck. It's a complicated deck. It's not set up the best. I had to go through the book and like color code everything. It's like the ones mean something different. The twos mean there's 5 different suits. I'm just like, oh, geez, it's like, hey, cool. The cards are super cool, but they're extremely complicated. Let me get an ascension / advice card here for Miss Josie. Ascension card. Josie, Brandy, Judy. Let's get Josie. Ascension card. Oh, why are you keeping from me, Josie? And slow down. Intense change. False twin flame here with this eagle coming through the fire. That is Phoenix rising energy. And there are a pair of masculine eyes behind this. Once you go through the door number 2. This is a 2-to-2 ratio. And your environmental energy, all the retrogrades, this came up twice, and 2 of the separate elements here. This is what we're all going through, guys. Release, raise, reclaim. You're reprogramming your soul. And not only that, I had that change written up at the top with the 5 inside the triangle. Triangle is a little symbol of change, and it's a 5 to 5. This reprogramming we're all going through it. Intense change. Don't be scared. It's all good after that. It is all good after that. Miss Brandy. Where is Brandy on her ascension journey here? Where's she at right now? Thank you guys so much again. Speak your truth. Madonna energy. Express yourself. And look at that with the daisies. Express yourself, like have some fun. Like I'm getting like even like artistically acting. I don't know what that's about. Like if you do any stage work, just go have fun. Let your hair down. Let your wild woman out. That's what that feels like. On the environmental energy, 5 to 5 of change. This is what's happening right now, guys. Environmental energy is what's around us. And you got that right there. Master Alchemist. Violet flame activation. Stop it. And you're going to shit your pants. Mission accomplished underneath that. The Ivan and Odette after the battle. There could be some kind of sorceress here involved, but welcome home. You stay on your side of the street, stay happy, do what you got to do. And I just said that's what changes. That's the only thing that changes that other person's energy. Point blank, period. Empress don't wait. Empress does not wait. And there's that proof right there. Wow. 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 Okay. Nobody around to have fun with. My excuse is nobody can hang with me. I'm too hyper. Except I don't like when you're in your 30s, you go out at 10 and now it's like, oh my God, double digits are coming. I want my bed. It's not as crazy as I used to be. The trick is just start earlier. That's my well, girl, if you lived here, we'd be tying one on. Miss Peggy, hey, Miss Peggy, where is Miss Peggy in her ascension? Wow, just you are busy, busy, busy. That just shot out there. Merkaba activation. That's soul chariot. We've been talking about that on the spiritual view. Ground, shield, and protect. And our cute little discussion about the kids and about other kids, right? They've got to learn to protect their energy and what other people say. Just bounce it back. I'm rubber, you're glue. This is I'm rubber, you're glue. It's really about the other kids, right? We have to help our kids understand that whatever someone gives you shit about, it's what they feel about themselves. They just gave you data. And once kind of kids get that like little spidey sense of that, and once they see, oh, they understand like that's a strategy, and that's how they can feel like the winner chicken dinner in that scenario. That's a secret, teaching them how to do that. Just go, are you okay? Do you need a hug? And that bully will just be like, wait, what? They will literally shut their mouth and walk away more than likely because they just can't believe you asked them that, right? It was unexpected. You're in your soul chariot here. That's fast energy. You saw that fly out. And then we got 1111, also two little birdies on either side of a heart, pathway to true love. What does the chariot get on that gets on the path, right? Behind door number 2 here, you're on your way. Am I missing anybody else that's been here the entire time? Let me grab one for Kathy. I'm going to be meeting with her soon. Miss Kathy, I know you're going through it here. A lot of us are mystical messages. Stop it. This came up for here and also for the one prior. Was it fire or water? I can't remember. Kathy, go back and watch that though. Follow the signs. And I said, I think of you every time I see that a white dove with the pink underwings. That was a sign when we had our first meeting. I cannot make this up. Every single one of you got 5 to 5 in the environmental energy, different colors, but this is reprogram your soul, processing karmic debris, breaking out. See how they're breaking out of that mold and going into the light energy of the full, processing karmic debris. Like the breakthroughs come, girl, hang in there. It's all for a reason. Follow the signs. You got this. You got this new start coming. Okay, guys. Well, the animals, the seals, the puppies, that's what makes me happy, puppies. We talked about puppy smell and new baby smell. Like, why can't they bottle that up? They bottle up new car smell. I want to smell a baby's head or a puppy's breath. That's what makes me happy. The baby I'll give back. The puppy I might want to keep. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. All right, guys. Well, that is 3 hours, I believe. My phone even died. I hope you enjoyed those messages. That was an awful lot of information, but I just knew it after yesterday's. I do one big one every once in a while, and that'll be it for me for a while, but that was humongous. So thank you again. I love you all, and I will see you probably next tomorrow's Wednesday on my own channel. Then Thursday, I will be on the Spiritual View with the Thriving Thursday reading and Friday at happy hour at 5. So thank you guys. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you all. Your energy is so beautiful. I love and appreciate you so much and all the support and love you show me. I just can't say enough. Thank you so, so much. And I will see you next time. Much love from me to you.